Hi everyone, this week we've got Nick on the show from Mio. We're going to be talking about market trends, fall-throughs and upfront information. Nick, quick introduction from you please before we do anything useful.
Thanks, Lee. Hi everybody, I'm Nick Ball. I'm the sales director at Mio, a sales progression software. From a personal perspective, I've been in the property industry for in excess of 30 years, 19 of which were spent in estate agency, several years in conveyancing and online advertising. It's great to be here today.
Wicked. Nick, first question I've got, what market trends are you seeing from your side?
Wow, it's an interesting marketplace out there, isn't it, Lee? I think the point that I talk to many estate agents on a daily, weekly basis, and it's only this last couple of weeks where one or two agents have actually said to me, we're beginning to see things cool down a little bit. Now, I think the important thing is not to be scared by that, because I look at it from my days in estate agency is actually we're returning to perhaps more of a seasonal marketplace. You know, it's July at the end of the day. People are going away on holidays, something that they not necessarily done over the last 2 years. I think certainly remember 2020 when we were still in lockdown. The housing market was very buoyant because there was nothing else for people to do. They were at home, they'd realized they wanted a change of environment and they moved. So I think we're actually returning to a slightly more of a seasonal marketplace again. But on the whole, you've got to look at it, and I like to, you know, I'm not a pessimist, I'm an optimist, and I always like to think, it's like, okay, where are we in the marketplace? Interest rates, 2.8 to 3.5% for a 5 or 5 or 10 year fixed rate mortgage. That is still exceptionally cheap money to borrow. Yes, you have to put in the uncertainty with the fuel crisis, of course, and what's going on in the world, and of course the political situation in our country at the moment. Slightly, you know, as if there's nothing going on. Obviously, we're going to have a new prime minister at the beginning of September, so it does create an element of uncertainty. But there's no reason why the marketplace should harden. The other thing to take into consideration here as well, Lee, is unemployment. Unemployment is at a record low. I think it's something around about 3.9% in England, 3% in Wales. And the amount of jobs that are available out there is at a record high. It's something, according to Statista.com, you've got 1.3 million jobs advertised out there in May. It's over 500,000 jobs higher than it was at the same time last year. So if you put all of those factors together, there's no reason why the marketplace should harden. And we're certainly not seeing that from our estate agency clients. One thing that they have said is that they're asking prices, they're still achieving asking price. There are fewer bids over asking price. And it's taking just a slight longer to actually get from listing the property to sale agreed. And I think Zoopla put some stats on there the other day. It was around about 22 days from listing a property to selling a property. So all in all, yeah, strong marketplace still. Listings are beginning to return, and there's no reason why the marketplace should grind to a halt based on the economic conditions that we're operating in with mortgage rates and the jobs market at this moment in time.